I literally watched someone's stories that were like this gorgeous poem about children dying and like, you know, you're crying. Literally the third Instagram story was the hot dog legs at the pool view saying, "We are so back." Threw my phone across the room. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
They said, "We're back. We're back. The royal we are back."
Right? Jennifer Lawrence on Hot Ones. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
When did I get old?
Hi, welcome back.
Welcome back. I'm Blake.
And I'm Heather.
And this is Keep Me Young, a podcast to watch two millennials try to figure out how to stay culturally relevant by discussing pop culture topics, politics, video games, entertainment, movies, etc., etc., etc. And music. I think music is a big one too, especially this week.
Oh, love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
This week, you're watching two millennials try to stay hydrated after a night out too. I'm gonna come clean.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Yes. Well, we're gonna just admit it. We went to a party. Okay,
hey,
sue us.
Hey. We're in our 30s. We were in the Lower East Side. Out past midnight. Even I think
barely. We went home at 12:15.
Yeah.
We were big girls. We started it so because I'm getting in the feeling of it. My sister is having her bachelorette party next week, which is like a trip to Florida.
Mm-hmm,
Do what?
I was just looking at your video to see your
I see
themed attire.
Yes, of course. And so we are going to Florida for the week to celebrate my sister, get ready for her wedding, all that good stuff. And I'm getting in the sense of it. I'm going to Trump land, unfortunately. Although, like Tampa's not as Trumpy as other places. Well, it's not great. I don't know. None of it's great in Florida, but I'll make it work. We're not going to talk to anybody. So there you go.
The thing is, Florida, I love the swamps. I love the marsh. I love geographically. That's my problem with South Carolina too. I want to be in the salt water, in the humidity. I love it so much. And yet there are people there that want me dead. So
you have to deal with the swamp people, right? Exactly. So that's the problem.
It's
but
tough.
Not all of them, of course, but many. So we're going to Florida, and so I wanted to get in the spirit. I've been wearing my little florals today. I'm packing, I'm doing this podcast, and then I'm streaming, and then right after that, I'm packing, and then I'm going tomorrow morning, and I'm so excited. So gonna have a nice week. I'm gonna take a week off. I got everything done and lined up and filmed, so I don't have to worry about anything next week. I'm stoked about it.
Good job.
So it's gonna be a good time. Although I guess we might have to film a podcast episode while I'm there, but that's fine. I'll just do that during a lunch.
A little
or something.
shorty.
A little shorty. It's fine. So, but because of that, I'm staying for more wedding prep stuff for a month in Texas. And because of that, my birthday will be happening while I'm in Texas. So I was like, let's celebrate my birthday early here and go do karaoke. And so that's where me and Heather went last night.
That's what you do. I celebrated my birthday late so that I could be in New York, so that I could see friends. That's just what you do. That's just what you do.
Yeah. Being adults with jobs, that's just kind of how it works. And that's okay. It's really fun. We have a good time with it. We work around it.
We do.
So very exciting, very exciting. So I got a few of my friends. It was I think 10 or 11 of us when it was max. It was a good number, a great time. We went to, first of all, we went to a karaoke bar called Baby Grand. Baby Grand, which is awesome in Lower East Side. Awesome bar. But this time, Baby Grand had a cutoff at 9 p.m. where after 9 p.m. they were going to have a live band play.
And it's
so you can do karaoke with the live band.
It's exactly the kind of band that you're thinking, though. It's not like a New Orleans band with lots of different lead singers who know lots of different genres of music, and there's a brass section. And no. It's a 3-piece old man rock band. Yeah.
Dad band. Yeah.
And they know exactly the types of songs you think they do, which is exactly the types of songs that we're not going to be singing for karaoke. 400
songs on their roster. They handed out their roster and we looked at it. 400, and not a single damn one was one that any of us were about to sing.
And
it was
nary a Lana Del Rey to be found.
So much of it was soft rock or 90s stuff, not great 90s stuff. It was just
and we
it's the really mainstream stuff, which is not, I feel like the just under mainstream is the most fun stuff to sing most of the
Yes.
time, because that's where like you get the vocalists, you know, you get like the people that
Exactly.
like you want to sing. Yeah. So
But we love that for them. We love that for the people who stayed. We, however, did leave.
We did. We got a few of our songs in. And then we left. What was that? Where was we go? So my friend Remy, shout out to Remy, love that king, got
Remy,
us.
who has not listened at all, and we've shouted him out so many times. And
I know
he loves us, and we love him.
And he's so busy with his real life, and I
It's fine.
understand. But he got us. He called a reservation really quick. He was like, "Hey, it's a Wednesday night. Like everybody's open." So there was literally a karaoke bar one block over, which is literally the karaoke bar that we went to 2 years ago for my birthday, which is hilarious, but it was completely empty.
Funny.
And, but they were still making you pay like per, like you got a song ticket for every drink you bought. And we were like,
Oh
we're
my
not about
God,
to
I didn't realize that's how they
die.
were doing that.
That's why we did it. That's why we followed through with our next
No.
plan, because like I was like, I'm not about to die tonight, and I'm not about to like just have a bunch of drinks sitting around. Like, can I just? I don't know. At some point, I was like, can I just like pay like I don't know $5 for you to just give me a ticket? Like what the hell? But
That's crazy. But I need to
yeah,
paint a
'cause-
picture for you. This karaoke bar was like, it happened to be karaoke. It was a bar, and like the stage was on the side of the wall that everyone's back was to. So
yeah,
nobody was like getting up on the stage. Everyone was obviously like sitting at the bar, but like mic in hand, sitting at the bar, like sloshing around. Absolutely no one was singing in tune. They were having the time of their lives though. But then we
yeah.
roll up being like, we're here for the sport of singing. Thank you. We're
exactly.
here to go out and enjoy the sport of singing. And it was just not, we
we're kind
tried
of evil
to,
about that.
yeah, we tried to mix and mingle, and we did our best, I
Yeah.
would say.
We did our best. I will say, Baby Grand, everybody there was there to rip for some
Oh my
reason.
God,
Like
yeah.
everybody, even like people not in our group,
It was
they
a
were
great
ripping.
crowd.
Crazy. But so we didn't want to die of alcohol poisoning while we were singing songs. And also this stage in the second karaoke bar was like a little stool. Like it was like a little block. It was like you could fit 4 feet max on it. Like we had 2 people up at one point. Me and my friend sang Closer by the Chainsmokers to really douche out. It was a good time. But yeah, so Remy got us a private room, a private little karaoke room. We stayed there for a couple hours. It was such a good time. We got to like sing everything. By the end of the night, my cords were literally swollen. I've never had them swollen before I went to sleep. And like I could not sing by the end of the night. But it was great. We got so many songs out.
I think I'm going to make this my keeping me young. We were going to just like collectively say like a birthday party, you know, gathering with your friends. But I think like private karaoke rooms, I used to have such a thing against them, but now I'm all in. There was one bar called the Ivy Divey in Princeton, New Jersey, where I used to live, where they would have karaoke like every Wednesday, but it was such a like local dive bar that it felt like a private room. Like no one there was there were like a handful of music school kids who would go, but mostly it was like townies, and it was totally fine. I feel like the vibe in New York of karaoke is very different. Also, I've gone to karaoke in K-Town and Los Angeles, and that was a different vibe too. But like, I think in New York, you really just got to get a private room. There's too many unknowns, or like there's too many variables of like what the vibe could be. And it's like, it's too big. There are too many people. And like, I love singing to a crowd of strangers. I love singing to a crowd of strangers, but there's something about a New York karaoke bar / club that's like, if it's not right, it's really wrong. And
that's fair, because like that's the thing. Karaoke bar culture in New York is kind of weird, because everybody singing has a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Musical Theater, and then all the bar workers hate them. Last year, when we went last year, the bar workers were awesome. I think they were very into the vibe we brought to the function. It was a really good time. And it was mostly just us, like for the most part that night.
Yeah.
This year, the bartenders had nothing to do with us at either bar. Like they were just like, could not be bothered.
Why host karaoke? Maybe that's part of it in New York. Whereas like smaller towns are just like, we love hosting this. It brings in a ton of people. And New York people are like begrudgingly putting the karaoke tonight sign in the door. Like, hello, why do this then?
Don't do
You
it.
could just be a regular bar.
Then don't
it's okay.
do it. Yeah, literally. It's so that was wild. That was wild. But no, we did follow through on a promise in that private booth. Heather and I promised on this podcast, if you're a frequent listener, we promised a few weeks ago that we would sing "Where Are You Christmas," the Faith Hill version, where she rips it for no good reason.
It's not Christmas. Where are you Christmas? Why can't I find you?
Because it's April.
My world is changing. I'm rearranging. I feel you Christmas. I know I found you.
And I have to attribute a wonderful mezzo that I sing with named Kristen, who alerted me to this song's existence because at this job that I do around the holidays, we watch The Grinch and then we stick around to the end to hear the Faith Hill. But I never noticed it until Kristen pointed it out. So thank you, Kristen. And now I've been
Did you watch the music
it.
video?
Oh my God, there's a music video. No.
There's a music video, and apparently, because I was watching it to learn it the night before, I listened to it 3 times before we went in, and I was like, fine, it's fine. I knew the song-ish anyway, but like the Faith Hill version specifically, I was like, it's predictable ripping. Like she's ripping, but it's predictable rip.
Yeah.
And so for some reason, in like the early 2000s, when a music video came out with a movie, or like a big like pop star joined in for a movie, they would just like fit the pop star into the movie. Like they would just like put her into various scenes as if the character is reacting to her. Now. You are not ready. You're not ready. I'll try to get footage in here as well for this because it's just absolutely absurd. There's like a moment where like Faith Hill like knocks on the Grinch's window that's like a little set, and then the Grinch from the scene from the movie is putting like a pillow over his ears or something, and she's like, "Why is the Grinch ignoring me?" It's like weird.
Where are you, Christmas? Do you remember?
It's just absolutely wild.
Paid Jim Carrey and everybody in the movie to like then redo the music video. No, it's stand-ins.
No,
it's
they literally just took scenes from the movie and they just like fit her into it.
Oh, like CGI after the fact.
Pretty much. She's just like edited into these shots where it looks like they could be reacting to her. It's so funny. It's like a fan edit. It looks like a fan edit. It's crazy.
It's 100% a fan edit. Wow. Can't wait to watch the rest of that later.
There's one where like
Incredible.
Grinch is like looking into like the mirror, I think at one point, and Faith Hill is like singing behind him in the mirror or something. It's absolutely absurd. It is absolutely absurd. And once again, she's ripping on Where Are You Christmas, one of the simplest songs ever made.
Absolute simplest songs ever made. Wow.
Yeah.
It's just full on green screen with her long blonde crimped hair. God, what a time.
At one point she's talking to Cindy Lou Who, and I swear to God, this is where AI took most of its like inspiration, because Cindy Lou Who looks AI in this, and it's crazy because it's from like 2000 whatever, like 6, 5, something like that.
Wow. I mean,
wild.
these fashions are back. This like straight middle part, crimped out hair. We're so back, baby.
Absolutely.
Well, we'll throw
besides
that
that song, what were some of your highlights of karaoke last night?
You know what? It's true. I was talking about this to a friend of the pod, Charlotte, on our way back to Brooklyn at the end of the night. Like, it's just for the love of the game, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody's like performing. That's the thing about doing karaoke with other singers is like, it's like watching playbacks of your favorite football game. I don't know sports. I don't know what to compare it to, but it's like, you're just all sort of reliving it together. And people I know have had birthday parties where they're like, we're just going to sing through Company by Sondheim. Like, we're just going to sing through whatever. It's Sondheim, right? Company. I'll fix that if he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, great. And like, it's just it's not because it's going to be like good. It's not because anybody's like giving the performance of their life necessarily. It's just for the love of the sport, for the love of the music. And then also, oh my God, the videos that were showing on the screen were like,
oh my God,
from the moon.
What was
I have no idea. I sang a Kesha song, which was like kind of a B-side. I didn't expect many people to know it, but then
it's popular. They sang it on Glee.
Oh, good. I knew that. I feel like we've referenced it, but it seemed like it had not like permeated all of pop culture the way that the rest of her album did. But my God, it was
Dinosaur by Kesha, by the way. It was Dinosaur by Kesha.
Yes, sorry, bearing the lead. It was like Cocomelon. It was like a PBS.
Yeah.
Cocomelon, little kid, Bear in the Big Blue House, like thrown together art project. Truly iMovie, because you could like see
Yes.
the little the like title card at the end. It was somebody just making this music video in iMovie. Oh my God.
It was a fan edit. It was so funny because it was like, it would like every time it had the same edit for every single section that repeated. So like where she's like DINOSA, you are literally just like a letter in the background. Like it was the letter every single time in the background, like spelling it out. And it was like the same shots every single time. It was like DINOSA. It was like, girl, we know,
like
it's being
Shutterstock archive photo of the letter A. God damn, it was so good.
They even showed like the edit, like who it was edited by. It was like Haley something. Shout out to Haley something.
Shout out to Haley something on her iMovie game. Gosh, that was
I can't hear you anymore. Oh no.
Hello, why?
Oh, you're back. You're back.
Oh.
I heard you again. Okay, never mind. It was the ghost of the dinosaur. It was trying to take over.
Aw, ka-ching ha. She's here
It was
with
Haley.
us
It was
in the
Haley.
room.
She was like, fuck
Haley.
you. That edit was great.
I
Fuck you.
worked for minutes on that edit.
I worked for minutes. Okay. I don't have
Oh my
minutes.
God.
I'm Haley.
Yeah, we did Cell Block Tango where we just traded off who did what. And it just doesn't have to be good. It never has to be good. But in a private room, I am relieved of my like performer headspace where I'm like, we're all just sitting down, holding the mic, drinking tequila waters. We
did a few out in public, and that's where like everybody got kind of like their starters out. So like I did like a Whitney Houston, I did like I did a Barbara Streisand.
Whitney Houston.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I did Sam Hunt's 23. I got a little country with it. It was a good time.
Nice.
So we got all of our like starters out that were like our go-tos.
Yeah,
and then we were like, let's
I
like
don't
just
have those.
Like,
I only have joke karaoke songs. So
fair.
It
so
was
we like
for
went
me.
in. That's not true. You did Don't Rain on My Parade, and it was everything.
Oh, I do forget. The only ones that I have are like musical theater though, because like
That's still
I
fine,
don't
though.
have
Everybody
like
does it
a
in New
pop
York.
singer voice. Where our friend Lauren, who was there, just like the silveriest, like can do every single riff, so like light edge.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. I can only like shout when I open my mouth. So I can do Rain on My Parade and such and likewise. But pop songs, not really, other than like country.
Yeah.
So it's going to
Country's
be
a little
like
shouty too, which makes sense.
totally. It's like full voice shout.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
I
So
get
we go the
but
joke
no, so it
route.
was really fun. We did. There was one. The music videos though were fucked up. There was one where I did Bastille. I did Happier by Bastille, and it plays the music video. Turns out Miranda Cosgrove's in it. First of all, insane. Second of all, it's a music video about putting a dog down.
It's
and
wild.
So at one point, I'm like just standing in front of the screen, like it's not happening. We're just singing a song.
Oh man!
Like bummer, man. Just don't play the music video. Just show the words.
Karaoke. Like karaoke core just goes so hard and I'm so into it. I'm so happy it exists. I'm so happy with like how clunky it can be. It's so satisfying.
We also did Alexander
when it's
Hamilton.
clunkier.
We did the intro to, we did the first opener for Hamilton. We did Cell Block Tango together. That was fun.
That was good.
We all sang The Climb by Miley Cyrus to close it out,
That was how
which
we
was
closed
great.
it. And none of us had any shred of vocal cord left. It was
not
incredible.
a chord. We were all yelling. It
and
was like
then
we had nothing.
A tradition for you is the Phantom of the Opera also. That's a good one.
Yes, that's all I ask of you. But my voice was also really gone at that point. So we got to one high note and I was like, oh, whoa, I've never heard a note just like give out like that. But it's okay. That's what private booth karaoke is for.
Exactly. It's just so...
It was like, so sad. It was like my voice was gone.
But it was you talked about wine choir. Like it's like that, but it's even more recreational.
Oh, it's so much more fun because it doesn't have to be good.
It's hard for singers to like sing for each other without it being a performance. And I do think a private karaoke room is where you find that.
Yeah, exactly. Because we would like just like have conversations over people singing, and then we would like join in on the parts we know, and like it's just fun. It's just fun. And then like they give us 2 mics, and so sometimes people will just come in and give like a random ass harmony or like a hype man, like what's your name, man, or something. Like a bitch. We did that a lot. There was a lot of bitch at the end of everything. It was really good.
It's really good. Do you think that kind of vibe could be recreated in like a home space. I know it's
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
right?
I've done home karaoke. I did karaoke at a friend's birthday party that was like at their house.
Oh yeah, I guess I kind of have done that, but not like official with mics or anything.
Oh, my friend had like mic. It had a little bit of reverb. It was pretty. It was good.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
And then do you like find music videos? Or you just find like the karaoke?
Yeah, you just go on
videos of
YouTube
things?
and you can YouTube karaoke like almost anything.
Yeah, you totally
So
can.
they really
Alright.
helped. Which, take note, second karaoke bar. First karaoke bar would let you do YouTube karaoke. They just find it. Second place was like, we have a list and you're taking from this list. The list was very comprehensive.
Too. So clunky. Oh my God, it was a literal calculator. A literal calculator with saran wrap on it. I can't just like, I'm not exaggerating at all. Little calculator, saran wrap on it, and then like handwritten things over top of the buttons. The buttons still worked, but they stood for different things. And you like punched in the numbers like you're an accountant in 1992.
Hell yeah.
And then it would go to the screen. Somehow this calculator was attached to the screen. God, it's incredible.
Just
I love karaoke
wonderful.
so much.
But yeah, so I guess that's what kept both of us young this week, because that was mine too. Good birthday, karaoke, all that good stuff. Very personal, but we'll get more topical in our aging. Which, yeah.
Staying
Do you want to start,
young
Heather? What's
is-
aging you?
Yeah. Well, just one final note that staying young is
Yes, please.
celebrating aging. It's a paradox there, but we are happy to be alive. We're happy to continue to be alive as quote unquote elder queers. And
yeah, oh my God, we'll never let that go. As we shouldn't, as is our right to not let that go.
Okay,
as
so
ornery
yes.
old gay people. But yes,
Aging.
I agree. Also, quick note for people: if you're getting in your 30s, when you hit 28, call yourself 30. Start it young. It will make it a lot easier. I know 30 is like devastating to everybody nowadays. So, wait, I'm so sorry. I had an aging. And I kind of have a different aging now because I just remembered what was actually pissing me off this week.
Okay.
And it does pertain to this. So can I do aging?
Oh, sure. I'll set you up.
Yeah, that's actually my aging, is that
Okay.
I'm so tired of people that are like 22 thinking that you die at 30, or if not, you should kill yourself. Like, I'm so tired of everything on Twitter and on social media
that
being
still
like,
going
this person's
on?
30, by the way, when they're just like doing a passion, when they're like just doing a project. Like, it's like things that aren't even like cringy or anything like that. It's literally just people like
Doing
painting
stuff?
something or talking about a game, or like, I don't know, like somebody's like preparing a D&D campaign and somebody be like, 32, by the way, grown man. I'm like,
What's
okay,
the
legally
point?
you're a grown ass man too. Shut the fuck up.
What's the point? Is that you can't have fun once you're in your 30s? Like that's
Yeah, I think they think
angle?
that when you hit 30, you have to be miserable
Oh my God, that's so
and not do
funny.
anything anymore, which is weird. Like, I feel like we used to see 30 like, I don't know, it felt like a deadline in a way of like, I need to get my life together, but I never really imagined that you'd stop having fun in your 30s, you know?
If you have the parents I had, you know that you don't have to grow up ever. You don't have to act like an adult ever in your life.
Oh,
And
God.
that's,
Fair.
Like, that's so silly. Well, I like to say that in my 20s, I was acting like I was in my 40s because I like left home and was like, I am going to be a stable adult. I'm going to wear my slacks and my heels and my blazers, and I'm going to teach high school choir. And then I got burnt out and wasn't making enough money and was like, honestly, if I'm not even making that much money, I might as well go be a performer and like make the same amount of money and have a lot more fun.
Amen.
And then now in my 30s, I am finally giving myself the 20s that I denied myself. So then I guess in my 40s, I'll live my 30s, which means I don't know what 30s are for.
Even out.
I haven't
Exactly.
gotten there yet.
It's fine. Yeah, wouldn't know.
Wouldn't know.
But
That's so
but yeah,
silly.
it's just so annoying. I just see people all the time talking about people in their 30s like it's a death sentence. I'm like, is there going to be like a mass global suicide event in like 5 years when these people hit 30?
I hope not.
Like,
I always thought
I could see it.
30 was the cutoff because of our industry, because weirdly opera, where you can do it like so much later in life than everything else, that cutoff was like, well, you're not eligible for this
For
whole laundry
competitions
list
and
of
stuff.
things once you turn 30. But I didn't realize everybody felt that way. That's so lame.
yeah, no, it's just like culturally now. It's really weird. I saw something I did see in retort though. I saw that they just gave out like men ages 18 to 25 are immediately put in the draft now instead of signing up for it or whatever. And like,
In
that was
this
always the thing.
country?
Like I had to enlist for the draft whenever I hit 18, I remember.
What?
But now like I
In
had
the
to fill out a
United
form.
States of America?
Yeah. When I hit 18, I had to fill out a form that was like, I will go to war if there is a draft, or like, I agree to be drafted, that I had to sign, basically.
What do you mean had
And
to?
so-
Who?
I think it's
Who?
like, I don't know. I don't know what it stops you from. It was probably like you couldn't renew your license or something stupid like that. Like, I don't know. But like,
I feel like that's a Texas thing.
All I know is that if I had the option to say no, I would have said no. But I had to say yes. Is all I know. So, because God knows I probably would have been dogged in that draft anyway. If there had been a draft, I would have been like, I'm flat-footed, I'm gay, I'm colorblind, I'm
Totally.
maybe I'm trans. Like, I would have said anything possible to get out of it. So,
Totally.
absolutely not. I'm feeling a little trans today. Like, it would have been like,
How much trans
anything to get out of it.
can I be to get me out
How
of
trans
the
can I
draft?
get away with?
Oh my
How much?
God.
How believably trans do I look to you right now? How much percentage?
Exactly.
Like 30%? Okay, let's do 30. This is trans colors. So 30%, 30%. But
Can you please
so
ask Donna about the nature of this? How old were you when you signed this?
I was. You know what? I could call her.
I'm so. I have never
Do we
heard.
dare call Queen Donna make a cameo on the? I think we should make a cameo on the
I have
thing.
never heard anybody like our
Yeah.
age talk about this.
Hello.
Hi, Mom.
Oh my God, that's so
Hi,
fast.
Hi, you're on the podcast right now. We're very
okay.
very
Hi, Miss
curious. We're very
Donna.
curious. But
Sounds
Heather says hi. So they were wondering, and I was wondering. So when I had to sign up for the draft when I was 18, like obviously, if there was any chance that I could have said no, we would have taken that. What was
Yes.
what was like the repercussions if we didn't sign up? Because I had to sign something.
Yeah, well, they could come and get you. I mean, they could prosecute you for not doing what you're supposed to do legally.
Who's
Okay.
they?
I mean, would they
Who's
have not?
they?
I mean, who knows? But
Okay, Heather's asking who is they?
Like
the
who?
government, the federal government.
Federal government. Okay.
The federal
okay. That's what I was
government?
trying to figure out.
What was this?
Because that was what I was
form?
confused
It was
about.
at the DMV. It was
Yeah.
at
So what was the
school?
form again? Like we just got mailed like a form, right?
Yeah, but the draft wasn't going, so we
No.
weren't worried about it.
No, we weren't worried about it, but like it was a thing that I had to sign up for legally.
Yeah, you can't like be a registered voter or anything else. I think you can't. I think they maybe would take your. I'm not sure, but I think maybe take your driver's license.
That's what I thought too was license. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think that's how they tied it to it. I mean, because there's
Whoa.
all kinds of things they can do. That doesn't mean they're going to.
Right. That makes total
But
sense then.
the draft wasn't active, and it still isn't. But I mean, that's just your obligation. You're only obligated to your 25. So
Yes.
you're
Oh,
already-
I mean, I'm out. But we were just wondering how that like goes. I remember being very excited about that at 26, but that's what we were trying to
Right.
figure out. But because that's the thing, we were just talking about how like now the 18 to 25, I don't think they sign up anymore. I think they just did a policy where you're automatically in it.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably true. You probably don't even have to go through the paperwork now. That's probably true.
But only for boys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Only males.
Only males.
Yeah.
It's
Crazy.
Wild.
Crazy. Well, thank you so much, Mom, for that.
Thank
I
you,
needed this point of
Donna.
clarity while we continue this conversation. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Love
And
you.
welcome to your
Don't-
first,
I don't-
second cameo on
Second
Keep Me On, I
cameo.
think.
Yes.
We are-
yes. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
We are
I'm
so
excited
lucky.
to be part of this.
Yeah, we're so lucky. Anyway, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow in person. Bye.
No, I can't wait.
Okay,
Bye, love
bye.
you.
Bye.
Oh, Heather says bye too. She heard for sure.
Blake, I'm so
that was it. So that was it.
shaken by this. I had
I know.
no idea. That is
Yeah,
so
I think
1950s
I
of
mean,
us.
you know, guys, nothing's a big deal for us. Whatever. Like,
How
I don't
do
know.
I-
We just don't.
I'm
I don't know
literally
why. I've never
asking-
talked about it with anybody either. It was just like a thing.
This is like the chapter of my life where I went around asking every person whose voice changed, like because of testosterone, what was that like? What? Tell me literally everything. Why don't you talk about this? Please tell, like in a video essay, tell me about what it was like to have your voice change. I'm about to do that with tell me what it was like to say yes, you would go to war when you're 18.
Yeah.
What on earth?
Yeah.
I cannot believe nobody I know
remember being a
has
little
ever
nervous about
mentioned
it.
this.
Yeah, I remember being a little bit nervous about it, but I remembered that they just like hadn't done a draft since like I think Vietnam, I think was like the last time they did a real draft. I remember there were
Right.
like teachers telling us about that though, that like somebody got drafted and they like threw their TV out their window or something because they were so pissed. But
Oh yeah, I mean that
it
was huge.
I mean, I'd be miserable. Are you kidding me? That shit. Ugh. But I mean, I would absolutely do everything in my power to be like, what can I do to be on like the intelligence side of it? Like
Totally,
the
of course.
defense. Yeah, computer
Computers.
defense. Like anything to not be anywhere near that field. But
It's just crazy to me that it's still only half the population. Like that is what's so
Yeah.
1950s to me, that we're like,
Oh, for sure.
the
For
boys
sure.
are the ones
Well,
you
I mean,
can kill. Like, what?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But I guess I think that was the justification for a lot of misogynists is like, well, we have the draft, so we have it hard too.
I'm not arguing that. That is a crazy thing that your
That is a crazy
country
thing.
has decided that you are disposable. That's crazy.
Basically.
To me.
Basically. I mean, and maybe that does kind of like seep into the psyche of men. It would make sense.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess the draft is kind of aging us too. But yeah, so they just did a new thing, which kind of funny on Twitter was that like they just did like the automatic sign up drafting. Like you're just in it automatically when you turn 18. And so somebody was like saying like, yeah, but those unk jokes are real funny now, huh?
Not so mad about being 26 or older,
No
are you?
kidding. It's so fucked up though. It's so fucked up. That's the thing.
Wow.
And I doubt we'll have a draft, but if we do, then I'm so elated for me, absolutely devastated for so many people, which I don't know. Again, we already have so many people sign up because we have so many predatory tactics for the army to get people to sign up. So like it is what it is. We have this stupid like video game ads or whatever. Like it's just like COD. Motherfucker, it's not just like COD.
Completely free video games too. Like,
yeah,
because the military has so much money to put into just everything under the sun. I listened to some podcasts. I feel like I've talked about it on the podcast, like some podcast episode about specifically military video games and how that is a tactic to get children, 11-year-olds interested in going to war.
Yes. Marvel movies too. It's like funded by the US like military.
Well, that tees me up for what's keeping me old. What's aging me.
Perfect. Keep me old. Perfect. I like that. Go ahead.
It's war. It's our insane
Oh my God.
president. It's our insane president saying insane things, not knowing what he's talking about. It is Israel bombing another place. It is everyone almost in the whole world being like, hey, fucking stop. And nobody is stopping. It's gas prices being crazy. It's like, it's also the insanity of like, you know, people posting videos about it, people posting these beautiful poems about it. I literally watched someone's stories that were like one of two, this gorgeous poem about children dying and like, you know, you're crying. Literally the third Instagram story was the hot dog legs at the pool view saying, we are so back. Threw my phone across the room. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
They said, we're back. We're back. The royal we are back.
Right? Jennifer Lawrence on Hot Ones. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? That video, that exact clip is like stuck in my brain all the time. I love the way she says, what do you mean?
God, that is how I feel. That's how I feel about like the decades of wars in the Middle East that is just so undeniably about money. It's just so undeniably
dystopian
about money.
as
it's
hell.
like about democracy, but it's just so not. It's about
money.
like oil.
It's always money.
And money.
It's always money and it's always oil. Well, that's my thing. Whenever oil prices go down, like it indescriptibly, like, or inexplicably, like for some reason, like oil drops or something. I'm like, we killed someone big. I don't know what we did, but we killed someone big. But I always think that I'm like, we got someone big. I don't know, but then they didn't say anything.
We colonized an entire country, and now we have their oil, and now gas is $1.25. Oh boy,
it's bad. It's really bad. I don't like our country most of the time.
Yeah. And it's just, we still got 2 more years of this presidency. Time is marching forward, which we love.
Well, maybe less if you know, karma is good to us, but we'll see.
We can only hope. We can only hope that day comes.
And who's to say what that implies?
Who's to say what Blake means by that?
Who's to say what that means?
We don't know. We don't know.
I don't even know. I don't even know what I meant when I said that.
I'm
crazy.
Idea.
I'm a crazy gay man. You can't trust me. So
nothing Blake says.
So
is
yeah, no,
trustworthy.
I understand that. What also a beautiful, if not absolutely unsettling flow of our topics today. That's just the worst. No war president, by the way. I just might want to add. I'm going to put that in the thumbnail for sure. No war president, by the way. But
that's what TRUMP said?
That was his That's what his running campaign was. He's been president of no wars. He's done like 5 now.
He has done 5 wars at the very least.
Something like that. I mean, I don't know if it's exactly 5, but it will be 5. So either way.
My heart
it's
goes
absolutely
out.
fucked up.
I have actually been to Lebanon, and so I can speak with the tiniest shred of information about. I was there in 2017, and it was like quote unquote an unsafe place to be at that time. Like, whatever that means. It's just always caught in the crossfires of everything. And talking to the people there, and I was like, how do you deal? How do you get up and go out for coffee? And they were like, if we didn't have a party and like celebrate and see our friends and have big meals together all the time, there would be no point in living. Like, we have to enjoy each other. We have to enjoy culture. We have to enjoy. And I was very young, and that stayed with me when they told me that. And I think about that for all
really
of
beautiful.
this. Just like we are so relatively safe in America, and just like responsible for all of this destruction. And meanwhile, these people who were like just happened to be born somewhere else are like,
right.
We're getting through because we have to get through. Oh, it just doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense.
Yeah, it's really awful.
So
It's very disheartening.
That cognitive dissonance. Do you remember, were you ever a little kid and you were like, why did God make me born in America? I wonder why, like, this is fucked up. This is very like,
I think that now.
White supremacy, right? Like white supremacy, like Christian nationalism. Like, why was I more important than other people, that I was born into a safe country? And like,
no, like there's people that say that though. I mean, there's people that genuinely believe that. So like, I think it's fair to like voice that and say that there are people like that actually genuinely think that as adults. Like, you were a kid. That makes sense.
Oh, right. A tiny child in South Carolina. But it didn't make any sense to me then. And of course it makes even less sense now. But like we are the ones responsible. That's how it's like quote unquote safe here, because we just perpetuate all of this elsewhere. Ooh, so that's as much as I'm going to get worked up on that. Everybody hug your loved ones and go look at the sunshine and maybe write a poem or something to feel like a human.
Exactly.
Remember that it's good to be alive.
But yeah, no, that's the thing. It's so frustrating. And it's also like, I don't know. I will also say not to say I wanted it, because of course I fucking didn't want it, but like they did a ceasefire like right before, like a 2-week ceasefire, when Trump was like, I'm going to obliterate this whole like society or whatever. And he pussied out the last second. Like, that's the thing. Like, half the time I don't even get worried about his bullshit, because he just says shit. Israel does shit.
Part.
Israel does shit. That's the dangerous part, because when he talks, Israel listens, and that's not good. Although I will say he is Israel's puppet. So Israel was probably going to do shit either way. But they get to get away with it more because Trump doesn't do anything. He just bends over for them. No lube, bites the pillow. It's like, yeah, that's fine.
Totally. It's scary. I think it's scary because it's so unpredictable. It's just the like cycle of, we can like boil it down to like Trump is a narcissistic dad.
Pig. And
who
dad.
Just like, we can't trust anything that he says. So like either you're going to ignore everything or be worried about everything. But like there's no rhyme or reason to like what is real and what it isn't.
Right. Right.
And that just like kind of makes your stomach feel like you're boiling, I don't know, like bog water at all times.
Yeah, that's the
your
thing.
Own stomach.
And oh my God. And there's still people that are just delusional. Let me find it really quick. I don't know why I did this. I go on Facebook maybe once a week at best.
Honestly,
because I love myself.
I've been going on Facebook more recently. It's like maybe I'm craving a simpler time. I'm like, oh man, 2007.
Well, let me tell you, these people are
Facebook.
certainly fucking simple on here. Because oh my God, my entire, like not my entire feed, but like one of the first things I saw was, I can't find her. I don't remember how. It's like, you had to spell it a certain way. I won't dox her on here, but it's one of those names that it can be spelled 3 billion fucking ways, and I don't remember which way it's spelled.
It's just
but
Katie.
whatever. It doesn't. Yeah, right. but she did this like shared post on Facebook, because apparently people are still fucking doing that. It's like, share this, blah 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 blah.
People
And
do that all the time. People our age do
they
that all
love
the
a
time.
chain. Love a chain. And literally, this post was something along the lines of like the day where people thought that he was going to bomb like an entire civilization. Like the day where everyone was like absolutely terrified. Like, we're going to get counter nuked. Like, people were like, I might die today. Like, people in major cities were like, I might die today. And I just had to live with that. And so this person sharing this thing that's like, we just have to put our faith in Trump, and God loves him, and it puts his full faith in him, and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And like, people may say bad things, but we are so blessed to have a president who makes these fast decisions, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you are in a cult. Like, I cannot emphasize this fucking enough. You're in a cult.
It's like that video
Oh
where
my
she's
God.
actively putting on clown makeup as she's saying all of it.
As she's saying it, I'm like,
God
you are
bless.
going to be so fucking embarrassed 5 years from now. Also, you're going to be so embarrassed.
I mean,
this is one of those
hope.
things where your kid is going to ask about this 20 years from now when their history books are talking about this, and you're going to have to fucking deny it, because you're going to be absolutely ashamed that you backed this up.
We can
It's going to be the
only
same
hope.
thing as those fucking Nazi sympathizers back in the day in Germany that ended up having to go to fucking Argentina because they didn't want to be known as Nazis in their hometowns.
Right? Like, what's going to be, what is the art that's going to come out? What is the like social like shunning that's going to happen? Because if it
I don't know, because I'm really getting past the point.
Right? It like didn't happen.
I'm getting past the point of
with
kindness.
the Nazis until
Sorry.
much later.
Yeah.
And so I'm just kind of waiting for it. And people still aren't seeing the parallels. Also, when that was happening with the Nazis, I wonder what they were pointing to be like, this is just as bad as X. I don't know enough about.
I don't know.
History.
I've seen comparisons where like people are saying that when Trump's like dead, they're just gonna like Akhenaten him. They're just gonna like pretend he never existed for like thousands of years until people finally find the evidence.
Anthony Roth Costanzo will play.
And then Anthony Roth Costanzo, opera singer to the
Naked.
stars, will get naked on that Met stage and sing his heart
Covered
out
in
and do a great
gold.
job. I've heard. I haven't seen it. I heard he did a fantastic job in it.
Oh my
But
God.
good for him. I think he got sponsored by like 1 billion like designer like brands and stuff to
he's
like
a
wear
he's a
stuff to like
fancy
the
boy.
galas and stuff.
Yeah.
He's good at what he. I mean, listen.
He's a
to
fun
his credit,
raiser.
that boy can play the fucking game. I've never seen someone
I
who
think
has so many
he's-
more connections and
Totally.
sponsors. He's an artist at it.
It's clear to me that he like grew up being a fund haver, but I think that gives
Sure.
you a really good skill to be a fundraiser
Yes.
too, because you just
Yes.
know how to talk
And
to
good for
rich
him.
people. You know what
Good for-
fancy
yeah,
things
that's
are.
the thing, because there
you know
is a
what
skill
money
to
is.
it. There's a skill to it. It's like stroking their ego while also not looking lesser, and it's a hard balance. It's a hard balance.
Totally. Yeah. And very successful. Very, very successful at it.
Very
and like
successful.
making opera look cool, maybe? Question mark?
Yeah.
To some people at
Yeah.
least. At
Yeah.
least putting opera in
Oh,
like
God.
very good looking clothing.
Absolutely. Oh God, speaking
Anyway.
of performer, my Facebook just popped up and it showed a picture of Ben Platt, who's been like working out lately, and man, whew,
Into
hate
it?
to say it, hate to say it. He looks great.
It's just that he's just that kind of gay guy that is like so punchable to me.
Yeah, it's like, I've
can't deny he's
almost dated a
good-looking.
few gay guys like that. No, I've
Totally.
almost dated a few gay guys like that where everything they
me
do,
too.
like every shit they take feels like it's like getting a GLAAD award or something,
Yes.
Like they just think they're moving the movement forward every time they breathe or hold hands with somebody. I'm
Yes.
like, okay, shut up a little, okay? Like you're great. You're doing good work.
You're still
You're
like
not-
a white guy. You're just some white
You're
guy.
not Marsha
You're
P.
just some white guy.
Johnson. Like, sorry, you'll never be Marsha P. Johnson. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's kind of my thing.
Good
But
for
Ben
him.
Platt, if you ever break up with your guy, would 100%. I know you're like married now. Would
Very
absolutely,
fancy wedding.
just so you know.
Speaking of fancy people.
Yeah, I'll keep you humble. I'll
very
keep you
nicely
humble. So
even.
don't even worry about it. It'll be fine. I will
If
keep
you ever
you
want
humble.
like some gentle negging, Blake will be
Yes,
there.
I'm really good at that. So,
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
Oh, but on a lighter note, since we were talking about heavier stuff, I could
Yes.
give a small anecdote because something happened to me
Please.
this week. A little personal. I feel like it both kept me young and aged me because
Okay.
it was wild. But I had a tweet blow up this week. And I was like in an Uber home.
Okay, stop for applause. Everybody hold for applause.
So that's the thing. If you're not on Twitter, that's a big deal. If you're on Twitter, that's like the Jaws theme. If you hear a tweet of mine blew up, it's like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Got it. Okay.
So I like was in an Uber and I saw an article post where it was from the New York Post, first of all, but it was like talking about Lisa Kudrow, the person who played Phoebe in Friends, and is now in The Comeback, and apparently she does a phenomenal job. I need to watch
start
it.
watching. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard she's really good. But she was in an interview and she said that she was like, that everybody called her the sixth friend in Friends and like nobody cared about her or whatever. And that's what like the headline said. And then I went into the article, it was like a teaser article and it just said like the same thing basically. Apparently if you go deeper into the article, it says that her like management team called her the sixth friend, but I think they were also saying culturally she was being referred to as the sixth friend or something, which to me seems strange. And so I literally just lightheartedly tweeted, I was like, am I being gaslit? Was the sixth friend not like obviously Joey? Because in my mind, Joey's story didn't matter at fucking all. To me. To me. I lived in a different household. My mom loved Phoebe and I loved Phoebe. We were in a Phoebe loving household. Apparently, everybody's experience of Friends is completely different.
I think so. Of course.
Everybody watches it differently.
In my experience, though, I think Joey was sort of the auxiliary character that like,
that's what I think.
Oh, if he's convenient to be in a relationship with this person, great, throw him in. If he's convenient for this plot line, great, throw him in.
That's exactly what I think. And I guess Phoebe is also in that tier, but in my mind, Phoebe had more memorable like moments. I think her stories, I remember so many more Phoebe stories than Joey stories from Friends.
Yeah.
And so I said this thinking like, oh, most people like don't think of Joey as like one of the, some people are like Joey's the most important character in Friends. Like,
this
and
is
like, okay, so the tweet got 34,000 likes
in the world right now. I'm obsessed.
34,000 likes on Twitter. It got shared on Instagram in a photo of like the reply and stuff. And that Instagram post has 50,000 likes.
Incredible.
It's literally gone everywhere. I have been dog walked to here and back by Friends super fans who are like, did you even watch the show? I've watched Friends like 7 times. It was like in the background of my house all the time. I know almost every line of that show. So I do know the show. And I know that's also millennial cringe because a lot of people like now hate Friends, but like, it's like,
I just never got into it. It felt like,
and that's fair.
Grown people business. You know what I mean? I was like, that's not really a show for me. Those are for grown-ups.
I get it.
But then I was watching like Spin City, so I don't know.
Like,
and Will and Grace.
Here's the thing. I mean, my favorite sitcom is like Frasier anyway. Like, it's not Friends, but I've watched Friends a lot.
Grown folks.
Oh, grown folks, but Frasier's fucking good. Sorry.
Yeah.
That writing's phenomenal.
Much smarter.
Much smarter. But so Friends has like to this day, 30 years later, die hard fans. And so people were just getting on my ass in these replies saying stuff like that. But I saw every single one of those friends called the sixth friend in those responses. They're like, it's Ross.
That's funny.
It's Rachel. I'm like, how is it Rachel?
It's never Rachel,
in my opinion, is the main character of Friends.
Definitely.
But everybody says it differently. I talked to Luis. He said Monica's the sixth friend.
Okay, here's what it is. I'm not a Friends super fan, but it's Rachel, Monica and Chandler tied, and then Phoebe.
Ross.
Oh wait, forgot about
Phoebe
Ross
Ross
altogether.
See, I think it's Rachel Ross, and then Monica Chandler, and then Phoebe, then Joey.
I think you're right.
That's what I thought it was, because I feel like Rachel and Ross are like the central couple. Everything's centered around their shit all the time.
Who cares about Ross? Oh my god.
No, exactly. I'm not happy about it. But I feel like plot wise, it's Rachel Ross central. But then I was thinking like audience reception. I'm like, people surely like Phoebe more than Joey. Most people fucking don't like remember any Phoebe shit. And that's weird to me.
That is weird.
They're like, she's so forgettable. The only thing memorable about her is that she married, what's his name? That actor. Oh God. What's his name? Ant-Man.
Oh, it was somebody.
My sister hates him. Ant-Man is played by
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Your sister hates Paul Rudd?
My sister hates Paul Rudd. Wild. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. I don't know. She despises him. Cannot stand him. Can't look at his face. Hates him.
What about him? How he looks?
I think she thinks he's like smug.
Interesting. He probably is. He's an actor.
Maybe. Maybe, yeah, but it's crazy.
God,
it's
that's so
crazy.
funny.
But yeah, to each their own. But yeah, everybody has their own takes on all this stuff, and it's so funny. So I mean, if there's anything to get dogpiled on, I thought it was funny. Like nobody was coming for my character. No, well, one person was.
Wow.
Somebody said I was misogynist because I used the word gaslit, talking about an actress who was feeling like neglected, and I was like, it's really not that deep.
You're not allowed to use the word gaslit, I guess, in this
No,
year of our
gaslit can only
Lord.
be used on women.
Oh my God.
Yeah, only women can be gaslit because women
to
are, as we know, Heather, women are useless. So that's why they're useless and helpless, and they can't do anything for themselves.
Correct.
Famously.
All women. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have gone from like the most global, like nuclear fears to literally a tweet about a TV show from the 90s. Do you
A
think
tweet
that
about
Friends
a
would
mindless tweet.
right? Do you think that Friends would be such a phenomenon if they didn't have such a good logo? I don't.
Ooh, it is a good logo, right?
I think that the fact that you can throw that on a t-shirt has
Mhm.
made Friends last longer than maybe it would have.
I agree. The logo's good, and all the actors are disgustingly hot. So that helps a lot.
They've all stayed, they've all like done their best to stay relevant. R.I.P. Matthew Perry. But
I know.
yeah, they all have, and they all like kind of look alike, and nobody's had a scandal. I guess maybe that makes a big difference too.
Right. They just gave the ketamine salesman, the person who sold Matthew Perry ketamine, they just gave her 15 years of prison.
Whoa.
And like, people were really not happy about that because like they were like, okay, so you're telling me that somebody who like consensually sold like ketamine
There
to
are
somebody
a
gets
lot
15
of-
years, but we have literal pedophiles in our government, and we haven't gotten a single arrest from that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There are a lot
It's
of
absolutely insane.
I feel like I've seen a lot of cases about like drug providers and like how
Mhm.
much or little you can press charges on them when it's like
Right.
ultimately the person who's using the drugs who's responsible. But yeah, that's
I mean,
crazy.
yeah, selling's illegal for sure. Like it's absolutely should be like they should be condemned, I guess, or whatever. But like
But one individual shouldn't
I don't know.
necessarily answer for like a whole fucked up system.
I don't disagree. It's wild.
Interesting.
It's a whole thing. But yeah, 15 years feels
Wow.
a lot, but
It's
I
a
don't know.
lot.
Because I think they think of it as like a murder. I'm like, it's not like she put it down his body. I don't know. There's a whole thing about that. I don't know anything about addiction, so
Interesting.
it's hard for me to like, yeah.
Oh my God.
It's hard for me to relate
We'll
to
have
that.
an
Anyway, but
entire
we have
episode
tangented
about
a lot.
addiction. I'll teach you everything I know from
Period.
It's my
So
family
excited.
business, essentially.
Love it. Love it. But audience engagement. Get in the comments. How would you rank the Friends? Anybody that's watched Friends, how would you rank them? I would love to know.
Yeah. Also,
Like in terms
what-
of plot importance, I would say.
right. Or if you are like me and are completely neutral about Friends, write something else.
Yeah, what's your alternative? What's your alternative? What's your
I
alternative go-to sitcom? What's your go-to sitcom?
Yeah,
I feel like it'd be good.
right. What's your go-to sitcom? Because I just feel
Yeah.
I really don't have any. Truly, it was like they were like fancy New York people, but not in an aspirational way to me. Spin
No,
City,
definitely not. They were
Will and Grace,
they were
they
middle
had, like,
class, and that
cool
was the end.
jobs.
Yeah.
Right. They didn't have like cool jobs. They
Chandler
didn't
got
have
into
cool
advertising. That was
relationships.
fun. Monica became a chef. Rachel worked in fashion. Ross was
Yes.
always a paleontologist.
Maybe
Phoebe
it was
was
their
a masseuse, I think,
personalities
even until the
then.
end. And then Joe was an actor.
Something about, I don't know, something about it was not like, ooh, I'm looking up to these people in the way that I did for like Will and
No,
Grace.
they were just vibing.
Yeah,
it was like
they really
Seinfeld. Like,
were
there's
just
nothing really
vibing.
aspirational about the Seinfeld characters, but like they just were fun.
Right. They were funnier at least. I felt the same way about How I Met Your Mother. Did you watch that show?
A little bit.
But How I Met Your Mother kind of made me like actively angry.
Oh, really? That's Big Bang Theory for me.
Oh, definitely. That is
God, I'm
that
like,
is
it's just
absolutely
references.
the
It's
ranking.
just nerd
Friends, How I
references.
Met Your Mother, Big Bang Theory. Oh my
Right.
God.
Like it's just nerd references, and it's not even jokes about them. It's just like they're just saying nerdy things, and then they're
And
like, "That's
canned
funny."
laughter.
It's like, how many seasons can you laugh at autistic people? Like, I'm sorry, like it can only go on for so
Right.
long.
But then How I Met Your Mother is like one like gay women or misogynist joke after another. And like, don't get me wrong. I
True.
think you can do those things and be funny.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
but it was just so early 2000s culture.
Yeah, where it was just nonstop.
Bam, 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 bam. Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam.
And both of the female characters were like so boring to me. They didn't have to
Yeah.
be. They were written so boring. And then none of the men were hot enough to be acting the way that they were acting.
No, honestly, Barney, played by
Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris was like, it's another 3 name. Neil Patrick Harris, who he's not unattractive, but he's not like a sex symbol by any means. And he's like
He would be
Joey
like-
pulling a bunch of women makes sense because Joey
Makes
was nasty
sense.
levels of hot.
Totally.
Nasty levels of hot.
Neil
But
Patrick Harris would be like
Neil
the
Patrick
hottest
Harris-
one on Frasier.
yeah, but not even true because Frasier's kind of hot. Sorry. David Hyde Pierce, also pretty hot. Sorry.
Yeah.
Those men were hairy and they were gorgeous.
Also,
Good
those
for them.
women were much more just like more interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something was like very 2-dimensional about How I Met Your Mother. And that reminds me of Friends. Friends not quite as 2-dimensional. Also, everything only ever happened in a bar. Maybe that's it too. Like nothing happened outside of like an apartment
yeah.
or a bar. That was kind of like boring to me as a younger
Yeah.
person.
Oh, I thought the tall one was hot though. What's his name?
I feel like you would think he's hot. I'm so
Yeah.
not into him. He's
He's
got,
got a little bit of
sadness.
dumb face.
Right. He's got a
I kinda
sadness
like
about
it.
him. And I did too at the time. I've learned what a sadness like that means about a person and how they'll treat you. And I did used to think that was attractive,
Jason
but
Segel.
no longer.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. The ads for the show also didn't make much sense because they just kept doing like, have you met Ted? Have you met Ted? Like there's like a whole like montage
God,
of that.
I
I'm like, that means
forgot
nothing to me
about
because I haven't
that.
seen, that montage means nothing to me in this commercial because I haven't seen the show.
Right. Right. Just
So-
so much hype and so much like branding around the show. And then
Yeah.
you get to the show itself and you're like, oh, all right. It's just like
Yep.
People vibing. Okay.
Yep, absolutely. Whatever. Anyway,
Anyway.
speaking of bars serve food. And so it's time for Depression Meal Mondays. I cannot believe I can sing even that today. It's so bad.
Me
My voice is
either.
so tired. Yeah.
I wonder how low I could sing today.
Oh my God. Well, speaking of the bar, or speaking of like our going out in karaoke, my depression meal last night was a bag of goldfish at
Did you
1:15
eat?
a.m.
Okay.
No, I went home. I was like so distracted by like the karaoke and the figuring out what we're going to do and blah, blah, blah. I completely forgot to eat dinner. And so I got back and I was
It
like,
almost
I
happened
already
to me.
hydrated like crazy. So I lived.
Good.
I feel lusciously hydrated today, which is good.
Good.
But I like downed an entire bag of goldfish before taking a shower and it was just beautiful.
Oh my God. Goldfish tipsy past midnight hits so hard.
It was awesome. It was so rad. I was like, I
Oh
was
my
also
God.
hot when I got back because I was like basically running to get back because I had to pee so bad when I got off the train. So like I was like sweaty. So I peed and I like took off my clothes. I was literally just like in shorts, shirtless in my bed, eating goldfish, watching a YouTube video. It was like, I was like, I feel divorced. I feel like a divorced dad right now.
Feral.
And it's
The most
great.
feral version of
Feral.
yourself.
Feral. It's like whenever you have
Oh
like
my
really
God.
bad like when you have like really bad stomach cramps because you have to poop really bad and then you
Oh,
have like
yeah.
really bad poop where like it's like I have to take off all my clothes to get through
Yeah.
this and like I've done that. I've been like completely naked to just like rip porcelain.
Okay, well, that sets me up for my depression meal,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
which is like the strangest thing. This has never happened. I visited a friend who has babies, and as a result, I felt a cold coming on because babies who are in daycare obviously are going to make you sick. They had like,
Lovely.
yeah, they were coughing and sneezing. And then I felt a cold and I was like, okay, this isn't going to be too bad. I'll do what I
Yeah.
normally do, which is chomp on a raw clove of garlic. Usually if I do that the first
Cool.
day, it tastes horrible. It makes you feel horrible, but like it does it for me. And like
It
rest
keeps you from getting sick?
and hydrate. Yeah.
Wow.
When it's just like
good
the
to know.
tingle of a sore throat before it like
Uh-huh.
makes it its way.
Yes, I know
into your-
exactly what that is though.
you know.
Where it feels kind of thick in the back of your throat for a second. You're like, oh no.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
I hate
happen.
that feeling.
Right. I have like maybe like in the morning, 2 mornings in a row, or like in the morning and midday. I did it one morning and then the next morning I did it. It made me throw up. That has never
No.
happened before.
No.
Just simply eating half a clove of garlic. My body was like,
half.
bitch, this is so disgusting. And like, I feel like it's so like fairy tale to eat something and then be like, "Blah, blah." Like,
yeah.
it's so goofy because it wasn't
enough.
food poisoning or anything. It was just that my body was like, gross.
Gross.
I threw up my, what did I have? Like some nice granola or something.
Did you feel better?
Oh, immediately.
You good?
Immediately. I just felt like such a cat or a dog. Like I really feel like a mammal in moments like that where I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
right. I just like ate a gross thing and then my body said, "Bleh," and then I'm
Yep.
better.
Yeah.
And also I'm not sick. So I got
Good.
enough of the grossness of the garlic into my body and then
Well, hell yeah.
promptly got rid of
Let's
it.
celebrate that.
Mm.
Like I swear to God, that is a reference that I don't know why. It's the most niche reference and it's been stuck in my brain ever since I was a kid. Like it's like, talk about a vocal stem. That's a vocal stem in my brain.
What's a vocal stem?
It's Oprah interviewing Lindsay Lohan. And like, I think she's
wow.
asking her something like how long have you been, or like, how many drinks did you have or something, or like something small. It was something like, it was like a
Okay.
very small victory of her towards her sobriety.
Aw.
And it was like, how many weeks have you been like off of drugs? She's like, one. She's like, well, hey, let's celebrate that. And then she puts her hands up and like they high five. And like, I have referenced that for the rest of my life. Like
Oh, God,
once
I
a
love
week
that.
minimum. And like, no one knows that I'm referencing that because I don't think I'm even referencing the words exactly right. I think she said something like,
Right.
to the degree of, hey, let's celebrate that.
It doesn't
But
matter. That's
it's
what
just
it is in your
been
brain.
stuck in me
hey,
ever since then.
let's celebrate that. Okay, well now
Let's
I know.
celebrate that.
We can say
Yeah.
it together at least.
Well, hey, yeah, it's my favorite.
Oh my
anyway,
God, that's so funny.
but yeah,
Yeah.
was
Well,
our user submitted depression meal? While Heather pulls that up, you can always submit your depression meals and your Q&As for Queer and Gay, which we'll be doing soon, to keepmeyoungpod@gmail.com or our Instagram DMs at keepmeyoungpod, or you can put them in the comments of YouTube. We read all of our comments. We don't necessarily respond every time because we are adults, but we do read all of them.
we sure do. This one is short and sweet. Sometimes we get ones that are paragraphs long.
We do get some long ones.
You might notice that those don't get read as often.
Respectfully, if you
Respectfully.
are just sending us stuff just to talk about stuff, that's awesome. You can.
Yeah, totally.
It probably won't get read if it's long, just so you know.
Well, we'll read it. We'll do a chuckle.
We'll read it.
Probably
We'll
won't
read
make
it.
it to
It's
the
just-
podcast.
Yeah,
And then
that's
sometimes we
Hollywood,
get
baby.
ones that are like, Diva, can I have some more information? And like, no is the answer. This is one of those cases. This is from somebody named Lila. Hi, Heather and Blake. So my depression meal was
Hi.
like 6 French fries and 2 chicken nibblers leftovers from a day prior. In my defense, I've been really busy because of school.
Good.
Cracks
You know
me up
what?
for some
I
reason.
appreciate that. because I love the immediate going on the defensive.
In my
'Cause,
defense, I know.
in my defense, that's me. I'm like, before anybody gets mad, I'll get mad for you, and I'm gonna stop you right there.
Right?
How dare
Also,
you
like,
get mad at me? That's me.
chicken-
That's me as hell. I appreciate that, Diva.
Chicken nuggets and French fries. That's a meal. That's
It's like a teeny amount, to be fair. That's a very teeny amount. It's like I got
6 French
that'd be
fries,
like
2
me, a
chicken nuggets,
grown ass man,
totally.
getting like the 4-piece
You're right.
chicken McNugget meal. Like, what are you doing? You're not eating.
It's true. In my defense,
Yeah.
I've been really busy. Also, so nebulous because of school.
Because of school. So
Don't worry about
So,
it because
hey.
of school.
yeah, what are you What are you doing?
Don't know what age. Don't know what kind of school. Don't know why it's busy. I've been busy because of
Listen.
school. I love that.
We're sitting here
Diva.
at 4 p.m. on a weekday talking to each other over a Discord call. So maybe they have a point. Maybe they have a point.
Yeah, maybe we could get busy because of school. Maybe we could take a
Yeah,
page
you
out
know
of their
what?
book.
We could use some school. We need to go back. We have to go back to the island. I actually don't. I have enough degrees. It's actually sick.
No, I'm
So,
all set. All set.
Yeah,
Thank you
I'm
so
all
much.
set. We both have like what? Between the two of us, what? 6, 7 degrees?
I only have the 2, but you got a bonus one.
I've got like 4.
You got 4?
College? No. Yeah, college, grad school, artist diploma technically because it's performance studies certificate. So that was from BU. And then my undergrad from OSU for software engineering.
Oh, right. Bonus. Wow. Bonus
I'm a nasty
undergrad.
qualified person and I'm using almost none of it. Technically, I'm using all of it in bits and pieces, but not any of
Yeah.
it directly.
I feel like that's what everybody's up to.
Yeah, that's just society now.
Yeah.
We live in a society.
This this Q&A with queer, and gay.
I am gay.
And I'm queer. And I'm also
Thank you.
gay.
Welcome. And you're also gay. See, that's the thing for me. People always, I'll say something's gay and people are like, that's queer. I'm like, it's kind of the same thing to me.
No, we should just have
A
this
lot of the
disclaimer
time.
every single time we do it.
Yeah. Like I've been like, man, I love gay people when I'm watching like, I don't know, like a lesbian do something like that's actually lesbian. I'm like, it's kind of the same to me. Sorry.
Why are there so many words? Why are there? Anyway. Okay. Let me see. We love. Okay. Hey divas. Hi. Can't
Hey,
lie.
diva.
I have never submitted something like this. I would like to go by Dave or maybe Zane Guzman.
Both great. But we'll do Zane
great.
Guzman because that's
Zane
fun.
Guzman. Can't lie,
Zane
I
Guzman.
have never submitted something like this before, but I watch super often, and hearing a fellow gay man talk about chubby guys in such a kind way feels amazing to hear as someone that is overweight. We love. I often feel
We love.
unattractive, and so many guys don't want a man of my figure. I'm obsessed. We do.
Heather's dated chubby guys. Heather's dated
Oh,
chubby guys.
I sure have.
And then I've had
I wanna
crushes on
chomp it.
David.
Oh my God.
I've had crushes on Heather's chubby guys before.
It's true.
So
I've dated
Yeah.
chubby non-guys too. I love it.
yeah. Why would you not? Like, I don't know. I'm just like, I told Heather this the other day. I'm like, if any allegations ever came my way, I have the ultimate defense because I don't even like twinks. So like,
Get him out of here.
what you think I'm gonna like anybody under like what 35? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I've always been like, I have solid alibi in the sense that I have only ever dated men that are large or hairy or both. And that's good. It's a beautiful thing.
There is someone that I dated in college who like the first 3 years of college had like, is he gay accusations, which my type
For
before
sure.
I came out.
Right.
Lip ring,
Yep.
Justin Bieber haircut. And then like somewhere between like junior and senior year, he just like got thick. And my eyes were like, awooga. Like he looked like a ham hock immediately. And we were like playing pickup soccer or something. I saw those little quads that were all of a sudden hammy. And I was like,
Oh my God.
get over here. Get over here. Let me.
Yeah.
So
I've kind of become an
quads
artisan
really do
too. I've kind of become an artisan because I can like tell certain things. Like I've dated ex-fat guys before because it all stays in the legs and it's so hot. They have like
It
giant legs and
really
it's
does.
so hot.
It so
it's
does.
so hot. Yeah, it's
It
so
is so
nice.
hot.
And they hate them. I'm like, how do you hate that? Like you have I hate my Maserati. Oh, I hate my Lexus. Like shut up. What are you talking
You hate
about?
that cake, that bunt cake you're carrying around on your backside?
Fuck you.
Get out of
Fuck
here.
you. Absolutely not.
Okay, so yeah, Zane Guzman,
no.
you have two
You're
fans
good. You're
right
in good. You're in good. You're at the church, but
You were at church.
You were at church. It's so funny. I sent I get DMs like a lot more frequently lately, actually, of people like thanking me for like the like being so like lustful, I guess is the only word, over like that body
Human
type,
Shrek.
like just very openly. I'm like, what's
Yeah.
embarrassing about this? I'm talking about objectively hot men. Like,
We
am I
need
not?
to
Apparently I'm not
add
for some
to the
people.
discourse the older sister in Encanto. That entire montage where she's like holding up the house all by herself and she's carrying the two mules.
She changed
on her-
lives.
Oh, I could get pregnant from watching that montage.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She changed lives and we don't even know to what extent yet.
Oh my God. We're supposed to think the oldest sister is the beautiful one, but that like the weight of the world on her shoulders and her silently carrying her family. That's also my type, unfortunately. But
Emotional weight, of
once
course.
that person sets boundaries and realizes they can stand up for themselves, oh my gosh,
Yep.
she is so hot.
Amen.
Anyway.
See, that's
okay.
kind of the thing. Like, I will say this to large men. Like, if you're self-conscious, I mean, stop it. But no, but like, just stop. But don't. But no, I will say there is something to like holding yourself a certain way because, like,
Of
for
course.
me, I don't mean for it to sound shallow because I don't mean for it to come off this way. It's mostly just like a self-preservation thing because, like, you kind of have to be around a more secure person to successfully date them. Like, that's just like kind of a rule. It's not going to end well if you're not with a person who's like pretty secure in themselves, usually. It could.
I tried
They could
it.
grow within that
I
relationship.
tried it several times in multiple
Several times.
arrangements. It's not good. You cannot make up for somebody else's self-consciousness or
Heather
loathing.
took some shots on goal. But that's the thing where my type is kind of difficult sometimes, because a lot of the men that I run into that are my exact type either have no self-esteem, so they're kind of sometimes difficult to talk to, because they're very self-deprecating and it's like serious. It's not like a joke. Or they've fetishized, and it's like everything is about like sex. Like everything is about like lust. And it's like very like sexual conversation immediately kind of stuff. And that's just not me either. So like, if you are a larger man, and if you want to be like that, go ahead, do what you want to do. But I find that you will have the best success if you just like don't acknowledge it. If you're just like, yeah, I'm big. I'm also a person. I also like video games. I also like math.
Totally.
And like I also like jokes. Here's a funny joke, like things like that. Like it's like, just don't give it a lot of weight either way. Ironically, don't give it a lot of weight either way. You know,
I do want to draw your attention to the fact that this was not the question that they asked. It seems like you're
sorry.
giving
Oh my
advice. They have not asked a question yet.
Sorry, that was to everybody else. Now for Mr. Gooseman.
I would like to ask, how do you both cope or deal with having a voice online and being able to speak for others that are not as confident to use their voice? So it's kind of related, but it has nothing to do with separate paragraphs. Like, thank you for thinking a thickum is hot. You are so welcome.
Well, you're so welcome.
Thank you for doing God's work. Separate question.
Keep thinking, because we'll
how
keep
do you
doing
deal
it.
with having a voice online and being able to speak for others that are not as confident? I don't think about speaking for others. Do you?
No, I don't either. I don't really.
I don't think
really.
you could.
I kind of just give my opinion, and if people agree with it, that's awesome. I try not to offend other people online. I definitely make a conscious effort to like not offend people, which some could say is fake, but I mean, I think that's just doing the work. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm like, I like, part of me in my brain is like, yeah, I'm trying to cover my ass so I don't get destroyed.
Of course.
But at the same time, that does also kind of like start to integrate within my own psyche and become like, I've become a more conscious individual in the real world as well because of that. And so, and I think I think we sometimes hold people online to a very high standard, and maybe sometimes impossibly so, especially when they get really, really big. Not to discredit the hate on the Paul brothers. Please give them all the hate in the world. They're monsters. But but there are some people who are like very much on your team, and then they don't word it right, and you eat them alive. And I'm like, that's not necessary. That's not productive to the cause that we're doing right now. So it's tricky because it's like you have to be yourself, and you have to be as much as yourself as you can, while also being careful, while also being a little careful. Like, I am 90% me online. I would say there's an extra 10% that is reserved for my family and my friends and my deep, deep loved ones who are offline, and I know would never say anything about me online or anything like that kind of stuff. And that's like very personal stuff. There are personal parts of my life that I just simply don't share online. And so that's its own thing. But also my online self is slightly more heightened, I will say. Like, it's not, well, I don't know. Because Heather, we hang out in real life too. It's not like my energy's different. I think it's just funneled a different way, maybe.
It's more consistent online. It's more consistently one side of your personality.
True, because you've seen me tired. You've seen me low energy. You've seen me like all these other things. And like less emphatic speaking some days, things like that. Like if you see me or my family, it's kind of different person, I will say. Like, how would I talk? I'm just like, yeah, so like, do you want to go do you want to watch like this show, or like, do you want to like,
you've regressed it's to more like straight
it's
Texas
like whatever this is. Yeah. It's like, but yeah, no. So like, so like, it's much more emphatic when I'm online. So like, I will say that's kind of like almost a facade, but not really. It's just me, but just on a good day. But I just try to do that.
I try and keep in mind, like this I learned from like playwriting. Like, nobody wants to see, and like a director told me this one time, like nobody wants to like go see a show and ingest that like the playwright is angry or like bitter about something. And so like, that's kind of what I have thought of, like, all right, I'm not trying to bring anybody down. I'm not, if I have like an idea of like, oh my God, this thing really pissed me off, how do I like reframe that to be about me? You know, how do I make it into a self-deprecating thing?
You have to take a lap
Totally. Yeah, that's a really good way of saying it. Like nobody just wants to like hear me be mad, and it's just not a good look to like complain about other people or complain about other
Yeah.
things or like position yourself in like a victim mentality. Like
That
how
instinct's
do
hard
I
though.
take the
It's hard to
microphone
fight.
and make it my story? It is, but it's really helpful. It has been helpful at like writing theater to like find that voice
Absolutely.
and be like, oh, right. Okay. You can like make commentary about this, but how do you do it from like a grounded place that you have ownership over rather than like giving all of your power over to this thing that you're mad at? Because
Yeah,
then
and
you're
I would
just giving
say-
them the mic.
Yeah. And in regards to this question too, I would say that it's like, it's best to try your best not to become a monolith of something. Like don't don't try to be the voice
Totally.
of a bunch of people that aren't talking,
Totally.
you know, because then people will, I mean, frankly, people will chaperone you. Like they'll have
It's
these
true.
grand expectations of you that will never be met,
It's just
and you will
not-
disappoint them.
Right.
And the ones that do that online are sometimes not mentally ill. So they will then take that personally because they
Right.
don't know you.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that's kind of the thing where like if you try to monolith yourself and you try to make yourself representative of every person,
just can't.
that will happen all the time. And I just simply don't want that to happen all the time. I am
Yeah.
me. And if people want to come along for the ride, I am eternally grateful for
And
that.
go for the
but I try
things
not to
that
speak on
you-
behalf of everybody. I speak on behalf of me.
Go for the things that you know about. That is how I like started writing my own shows too. It was like, all right, what do I know about more than anything? All right, church in the
Mhm.
South. What if I could write like a solo show, but like in the style of church in the South? Like that is the language, you know? And like,
Yeah.
okay, what if, you know, I don't have any other examples.
That's a
Like,
good point,
How
though,
do you
but that is
write
a
it
good
in
point.
your own language? How do you like represent yourself in your own language? Also, like if you're if we're talking about, I don't know if like this person is specifically talking about like content or stuff like that. If you're like
Right.
a DIY house building person, if you're a front facing camera jokey person, if you're like a scripted green screen person, like don't try and be something that doesn't come naturally to you because people will
Yes.
notice because you'll be
Yes,
uncomfortable.
that's the thing. That's the thing. I was just about to say like, cause I used to be tempted to like do like music reviews or album
Mhm.
reviews or things like that. And I still don't feel like I feel confident enough that I can write comedy. I don't feel confident enough, even with music degrees, even with all that other stuff. I don't feel confident that I could give album reviews as an expert. It would purely just be like a vibes based thing. And that's why to this day, and that's another thing about this of like not trying to speak on behalf of all people. I have like very much branded myself time and time again that I am a vibes based YouTuber.
Right.
If I get
Yeah.
something wrong, I'm only here to just have fun and talk about stuff and how I feel in that moment.
Just having fun and talking
And
about
so, like,
stuff.
It's like, that's the thing. And it sounds shitty because it's like, I actually can't be held accountable now because I was just here for fun. But I also keep topics light. Like I usually don't talk about real life people. I usually talk about video game characters.
Right.
I usually don't talk about anything like within that's crazy. I only talk about politics things when it's like universally accepted that this is bad. And like, I just like, I try to keep it so I can stay consistent. So I can like not look back a year ago and be like, oh, that was a bad take and I didn't do any research, you know?
Right.
Like
Right.
like when something is general public,
You can
well
stand
researched
by it.
and accepted, or like things like that, like that's when not necessarily generally accepted, because I guess technically Trump is generally accepted by some psychos,
I guess.
but like it's like things like that, like very obviously like
Right.
there are certain things that I can't deny that I feel, but there
Right.
are other things where I'm like, I have to learn, and that's been a constant learning just as a human in real life too.
I
Learning when to
know.
keep my mouth shut when I don't know the topic that well.
Well, and I'm going to
is a
pick a
big thing.
different part of this sentence too. And it's like, speak for others that are not as confident. That has been a huge unlearning for me, where like, it is not my job to let other people find their
Yeah.
voice. It is not my job to like show other people how to be confident. It's not my job to like build them up so that they do feel confident. It is my job
Yeah.
to find my voice and find my own confidence and my own grounding. And like, I'm still learning
Yeah.
that lesson.
I think we talked about every possible angle of
Oh my
that
God.
answer, but I think it hopefully, at least some of those answered what you were looking for, hopefully.
Yeah. Thanks for writing in.
It sounds selfish, but yeah, it's basically we just like kind of try to stay in our lane. And if people want to go along for the ride, that's absolutely rad, and we really appreciate it.
Definitely. And you just can't think about what everyone else in the world is going to think, or else you would never say anything. And we don't want
You
that.
go insane. And you'll
Go
always be
insane.
wrong. So you can always rest assured with that. So that's good.
Yeah. The one constant is you'll always be wrong.
You'll
So
always be
it's
wrong
fine.
to somebody on Twitter. So
Right.
that helps a lot.
It's a good life lesson. to
Honestly,
learn.
tweeting more often has helped me a lot with unnecessary criticism, like non-constructive criticism.
nice.
I've gotten a lot better at that because of Twitter, because people are just mean for sport there.
Yeah.
So YouTube is just heaven now. YouTube comment section, heaven to me. It's awesome.
I do love our comment sections.
They're
Keep
so
it up.
nice.
Keep up telling us what you're doing while you're watching. I like reading those. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
what little to-do
Well,
list things are you doing?
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, started light, got deep, dark, got
Deep.
lighter, got personal.
A little
And I
bit.
think that's beautiful.
Yeah, roller coaster as always.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining.
What's life without aging and youth? So there you go.
Honestly, that's everything. And on
Exactly.
that note, we will leave you with this wisdom, and that
Which is please subscribe and like and
Oh,
comment
right.
and share and press the notification bell on YouTube, and then also comment and then on
That's the wisdom.
Apple Podcasts and Spotify, give us 5 stars.
Yes.
And or if you want, or just rate, but if you want to give 5 stars, that'd be awesome. And
That'd be great.
follow. I think you can follow on there too. Anyway, Heather, continue.
Once you've done all of that, come on back
Once you've done all that,
and try and live by these words.
yes,
Karaoke
is
often
a
sport
for
all.
karaoke is often a sport for all. I agree.
Not always. Notice we didn't say
Not
always.
always. Not
Often.
always.
Not
So you can't
always.
call us wrong again online, Twitter. Twitter's never talked about us,
Often
but they
a
will
sport
one
for
day.
all. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
we're going to see it on the Olympics pretty soon. So can't wait.
Amen. Amen. Oh, Olympic karaoke would eat. Like, you can't be a trained singer or something.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
Can't wait.
Anyway,
All right.
well, we're going to go make that happen. So bye.
Love you. Bye.